Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am the Shadow Collector, and today we'll be looking at my Freemason collection. Uh, these are uncommon items, I guess you can say, unless you're actually a Freemason. I am not a Freemason. Uh, I have no desire to be a part of them, but I find them interesting. You know, they're shrouded in mystery. They're controversial in some ways, or some people would think they were controversial. But I find them interesting. And so I have these items right here, and I will start with this one right here because I have actually no idea what this goes to or where it came from. You can see it has the Freemason symbol right here. Uh, Funny enough, I found this in a parking lot. I actually didn't buy this. I was walking out of a grocery store one day, and I kicked it on my way to my car, and I heard it skipping across the pavement. I looked down, and it was just there in the parking lot. I don't know if it goes to like a license plate or a bumper or something. That's my closest guess because it's around cars. It's in a parking lot. It probably fell off someone's car. It was actually a lot dirtier when I found it. It had all types of just dirt and like cobwebs all over it. I cleaned it up the best I could, and it looks like it's made out of copper or brass or some type of metal. It's got a fairly good weight to it. But yeah, I have no clue what this goes to. I mean, obviously, it screws into something because it has this hole right here. It's focus, right? Trying to get it to focus. Doesn't want to focus. Okay. But anyways, yeah, it looks like it screws into something. But yeah, I have no clue. This is actually my first piece to my Freemason collection. It sat on my dresser for a while. I didn't know what to do with it. But yeah, I mean, if you know what this thing is, please let me know. I have no clue what it goes to. I've tried doing research. I can't find anything on it. But yeah. All right, and I will, let's see, let's go to the Freemason Bible. Now, I have been wanting to get my hands on a Freemason Bible for a good while to add in my collection. Mainly online, I've seen them go for anywhere from $75 to over $100, and I cannot really spend that kind of money. I paid $20 for this one. I bought these two from the same thrift store. Yeah, just I noticed a lot of Freemason Bibles that I've come across online tend to be the New King James Version. This just says the Holy Bible right here, and it says Masonic Edition right there. And it's a fairly good shape. It's got some, I'm not sure what that is exactly. It's all over. The cover's a bit bent here, but it's pretty old. But yeah, let's open it up, see what we have. Yeah, you can hear it cracking. The only real difference between a regular Bible and a Freemason Bible that I've noticed is just the opening parts. I mean, there's nothing added or taken away from the actual stories in the Bible. But you can see it says to the glory of the grand architect of the universe. Presented to our worthy brother Earl Charlie Ward by the brethren of Rose Hill Lodge. That's the lodge that he was a part of. Number 484. I don't know what that says. FTAM. Not sure what that means. Columbus, Georgia. Initiated April 25th, 1967. Passed June 13th, 1967. And raised December 3rd, 1968. Oh, well, wait. At the time of making this video, it's December 3rd, so how appropriate. I'm not sure what that, well, I know what initiated means. But passed and raised, that's obviously their wording. You know, obviously they have their own meanings and different words they use. And it's actually signed by the worshipful master, the senior warden, junior warden, and secretary. Some of these Bibles I have noticed, there was one online that wasn't signed, and it went for less. And the ones that are actually signed like this go for a little bit more. The one I was looking at online was actually signed. That one was over $100. Let's see, these 2 pages. Nope, not 2 pages. Freemasonry and the Bible, visiting brothers and friends. Yeah, the only difference is they added, you know, just a couple, you know, a few pages to the front before the actual, you know, Bible starts. Copyrighted in 1951, so this is a few years before this person actually got it. Printed in Great Britain. And it's got some interesting first few pages. Yeah, see, stuff like this, Freemasonry and the Bible. You know, obviously there's, you know, the Freemasons apparently have some type of Christianity somewhere in their beliefs, I believe. Some people think they're a cult. A lot of other people think that they're trying to bring in a new world order. But honestly, that a lot of that goes, you know, way outside the line, gets completely out of control in a lot of ways. You know, I tried reading through some of this. I didn't really fully understand it. Obviously, me not, you know, being a Mason. I know they like a lot of Egyptian stuff, like Egyptian operations and metals, origin of the ritual. Some interesting stuff if you're willing to sit down and actually, you know, read through all of this. I know it looks like a lot, but it's really just small print. See, old charges and the ritual, the Bible and the lodge. Yeah, this is really the only thing that I saw that was added to the Bible itself. The lodge and religion. Yeah, Athens, Greece. So, you know, it's just stuff like that. It's you know, it looks odd when you first look at it, but it's interesting once you start actually studying it. Biblical references of a special interest to Freemasons. And, you know, that's where it stops, and then it actually goes into the Bible. Let's see. There was some. Oh, there's actually a note somewhere in here when I was flipping through it when I first bought it. I put it back where I found it, just kind of left it on the page that it was left on. It's like a piece of paper, some notes on it. I think it was just Bible verses. But it was pretty. Oh, there it is. See it. I kind of left it sticking out so I could find it. Yeah, this was in here, and I didn't know it was until after I came home with it. Yeah, it just has you know, just some Bible verses on here. This person wanted to obviously remember where they were. I can't read cursive, so I do understand that. Mark 10:46 to 52. These are just Bible verses this person obviously wanted to remember. I don't think. Let's see. I think this. Nope. I thought I folded it out. But yeah, I left it exactly where I found it, and I just have it sticking out a little bit so I can find it if I ever want to show somebody. you know, what I have. But yeah, that's the Freemason Bible. Finally got my hands on one. Other than this, I mean, fairly good condition. No rips. You know, the pages are a little bent, but I mean, hey, that happens. Okay, and now on to these two magazines. I'm actually going to set these over here. These were very interesting. They're from 1923. My understanding, these look like they were mailed out. Like you had to have an actual mailing subscription to get these because they have the names and the addresses here. The person at the thrift store that I bought it from said, you know, they tried to do research on them. They can't find anything on these. I don't know if they still make them or, you know, what exactly the deal is. But I actually overlooked these. They were in a case, and I just happened to go back to that area to see if there's anything else that I would want. And these were just stacked up in the bag. They were kind of leaning at an angle like that in this case. So I bought both of them. So yeah, let's get into the first. This is actually volume 3. This one is number 1, and this one is number 2. It's the Masonic Record magazine of Masonic news and teachings for private circulation only, and that's what made me. That was one of the many reasons why I wanted to buy it. The other factor was, you know, the person telling me that these are extremely rare, that you can't just go out and get these. Like you can't go to, you know, Barnes & Noble or Books A Million, or any place that sells magazines, just pick this up off the newsstand. You have to actually be one of them to get these. And if you're a Freemason and you find this offensive that, you know, a non-Mason having these items, I'm sorry. I'm just a collector of these things. But anyways, this issue, the Morgan Affair by Masonic Service Association, issued semi-monthly, $2 per year, April 1st, 1923. Back then, you know, $2 was a fair amount of money. But yeah, something I found interesting, it's actually on both of these on the back, they're the same announcement that they made. It says, I'm just going to paraphrase, I'm not going to read this whole thing. Session of Congress, a bill was unanimously passed by both the House and Senate and signed by President Harding, in which changes the name of the Masonic Mutual Life Association of the District of Columbia to, I'm not sure how you say that. I'm not even going to try. I don't want to butcher it. Mutual Life Association. So they changed the name. I think this is insurance, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think this is some type of. Here it is. Mutual Life Insurance Company. So yeah, they were changing the name of their life insurance company. Okay, yeah. See, this is what they changed it to. Montgomery, W.M. Montgomery, President, Washington, D.C. So yeah, these are actually both of them. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. The only thing that was really damaged, I guess you could say, is that this one is missing a staple that went right there. But it has them. I mean, these are in excellent condition, not only just because of how old they are, but they weren't in any protective coverings. I have coverings for them now. I'm gonna try to be you know what? They're really, for the most part, the same issue. I'm trying to be careful with this one because I just realized how far that ripped right there. Yeah, I'll just kind of hold it together a little bit. Yeah, stuff like this, correct Mason emblems. They have all types, and you can order this stuff at the time. And I know it doesn't seem like a lot of money here, $5, $7, $15. But back then, that was worth a lot of money. That was a lot of money to spend. Today, in today's standards, if you saw a ring that cost $5 to $7, it would be a ripoff. It'd turn your finger green after excuse me, after wearing it a while. Yeah, just see, like Masonic charm, the rings, watch, past master jewel. I read past history of the world. You can order this whole collection of books right there. It's really interesting. I tried reading through some of it, but I mean, this is smaller print than the Bible, and it all just kind of ran together for me. Picked up some stuff here and there though. News and comment, Lodge and Friends, Inflexible by Law, Proficiency in the Third Degree. This is another thing I noticed. Brethren help one another. They're big on, helping each other out, benefiting each other. Let's see. I'm trying to be careful with these pages. Like I said, I mean, it's in really good condition. Both of them are. Some staining here and there, but other than that, I was actually shocked. I thought these were reprints or something, but no, they're 100% original to the timeline. Yeah, the Mystic Tie and War. These are, I'm not sure what these are exactly, if they're stories or poems or something like that. Washington and the Mason. Obviously, George Washington was, and a lot of other founding fathers were Freemasons. Advertising Coca-Cola, ice cream, just all types of stuff. It looks like a normal magazine, but it's, just for Freemasons. And I found that very interesting. Yeah, there's not a lot in there. I'm not sure if pages are missing. I actually didn't really check. It didn't look like there were. Yeah, just here's the the subscription you could get to order these magazines, have them come in the mail. Let's see, Masonic Record, Montgomery, Alabama. Yeah, 1 year, 24 issues, so there's 21 in total. So I just happen to have volume numbers 1 and 2 of volume 3. If I could find volume 1, number 1, that would be fantastic. But chances are, you can't find these online. If you can, I'm sure they're worth a lot. I think I paid. There's a piece of it came off right there. I think I paid. I think for both of them, I paid $50 for not individually for the set. But yeah, this was a little different. How Masonic education admits one to the glory and greatness of Masonry. Same thing. April. This was April 15th. Really, the same thing, just some, different, different things, our duty as Masons. It's not really a difference between the two, I noticed. Do you know why you're a Scottish Rite Mason? That one I don't think was in this one. They have certain wording, certain meanings, they might hide in here that, some of us may not even notice, or even if we did notice, we wouldn't know what they mean. I know a lot of them, uh, they have like a certain handshake I've heard, where they can tell who's a Mason and who's not. Stuff like that just interests me. It's very interesting. But yeah, this is just the start. I'll probably get more Freemason items. I know the person that had these two, this right here, there was more items, such as it was like a wood carving that had the symbol here in the middle. It looked beautiful. Craftsmanship was incredible. That, and there was also like a little teacup that had the logo on it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go back and get those. I might not. I was more focused on these two items right here because of how rare they are. But yeah, this is my Freemason collection. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.